few weeks before I had came through the Salvation Army, me and my mom was riding, and she just happened to say, boy, what am I gonna put in your obituary? And that hit me, like, what is she gonna put in there? Because I have never done nothing my whole life. My journey started off in Muskegon, Michigan. Come from a great home, you know. My father was always there with me, my mother. Like I said, I have one son, Javante McDowell, right? I started off at a very young age, you know, using drugs. Started off smoking weed real young, about like probably 8 or 9 years old. I started selling drugs at like 11, 12. Well, my whole life, that's all I ever did, was sold drugs and used drugs. My vision of a man wasn't going to no work or none of that. Not paying no bills, and it was just running the streets, house to house, 2 or 3 girls, having them take care of you. Like it went from drinking to smoking weed, from smoking weed to tooting cocaine, from tooting cocaine to smoking it. And from the cocaine, I started drinking cough syrup and Vicodin. And I was selling heroin, and that's when I started doing heroin too. Oh, it was fun at first. That was the life for me. You know, I really thought I was gonna sell drugs my whole life. But when I was getting high, I used to, like I said, I always hung around older guys. And the guys that I was hanging with had been getting high their whole life. You know, they was like almost 60 years old and still was getting high. And I used to look at them and be like, man, this can't be my life. I can't die getting high. Like I said, I think I've been to the Salvation Army. I mean, been in treatment over 25 times. Detox is like you having the flu and someone's beating you. They say the older you get, the worse it gets. I was just so weak, and that's when I realized how drugs, how heroin, it had took my soul. I was so determined this time because I was just so tired of going through that. And I was just so tired of living like that. So all I did was I laid in my bed and just prayed. All I just kept asking God was to give me the strength, the will, the determination to get through this. My son was about to graduate, and my dad was sick, and some told me he wasn't gonna be around. I was just determined to get through this because I ain't want my son to graduate, and I was still out there using drugs. And I ain't want my dad to die and see me still in my addiction. And when I got here, that's when I really surrendered. I got to see my son walk across the stage. I was clean. I was like a few months clean. About my 3rd month here, my dad died. But the best thing about it, he got to see me clean. He didn't die while I was in my active addiction. I'm doing what my dad always wanted me to do, be a man. He knew the road I was going down. He knew where it was going to take me. When they got to talking about the program, I was like, boom, the light went off like, this is what I need. This is the best thing ever happened to me. If I can do it, anybody can do it. This program taught me a lot, man, about structure and work ethics, man. It gave me hope, man. When I was in that bed praying all the time, once I got through that detox, that's when I knew God was with me. Because I don't see how I got through it. I never thought that I would be doing that like I'm doing now. Just up until 3.5 years ago that I stopped, you know. I'll be 45 July 13th. When I walked through these doors, I wasn't expecting what had happened in my life these last 3 years. This place saved my life.